Yeah. Come on, Raul. You said you was logging in, my boy. Want to be in the chat, but don't want to play. Raul, I've already sent it. You better not send me no invite. Goodness, Raul. Why are you so annoying, bro?
Next game.
Who? Who? Hmm.
You call him Big Ben all the time.
All right.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, we get ball first? Okay.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have
Cam
been
did,
if he'd
too.
simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Cam had Josh Norman him up. Who broke the quarterback jaw? Yeah, Geno sure got his jaw broke. One of Geno that got his jaw broke.
Now Wilson on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise.
Hey, to break his jaw,
It's been a
too.
frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press
That's the
conference.
Jets organization for you.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question. Are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters this week? He kind of said,
We need to address
and I don't
this.
blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson.
Yeah.
He finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What, does that shake your
think so.
confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. A nice
What you talking about, Say?
He'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line.
Oh. Yeah. That's the Patriots owner. Yeah.
To throw again is Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Overhead.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes.
Win.
And that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And
No, don't call him that, man.
Now it's Wilson.
Eluding the pressure
line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play,
He told Shannon Sharp don't mention his name, didn't he?
Yeah, he said something about on the shot from LeBron. They said much about that.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Second down and goal. Wilson.
Yeah, but what's that?
This will be caught at about the 6. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal will feel very disappointing. I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? You go for it.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And his kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive.
It is freaking low-key variance of AB.
Won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
We got one.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Anthony Brown. Yeah, I was different. He crazy on the field.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
Anthony Brown. He quiet,
He's
but
at
he's
the
40.
40. Touchdown.
And Kevin, he was crazy on crazy.
We've had some great running backs in the NFL the last decade or so. Saquon Barkley might be among the smoothest of them all. What a heck of a
He be in position every single
Cool.
time.
When you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit, because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses.
Which one?
And he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
I'm attacking Anthony Brown
here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
I'm attacking Anthony Brown. That's good, though. You just gotta pick a spot. Yeah, that's not good, though. No.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline,
I thought we used microwave.
Maybe the offense
I
not
thought we used microwave.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6
Hey, did you see him in coverage
But also have
yesterday?
to remember, they did put points on the board. 3 points is 3 points. And in this
He
league,
does everything
you take
well.
points
Let
when
him
you
do
can
it.
get them.
Dan
Not
Quinn
easily
is
done.
perfect. You got DeMarcus Lawrence and Randy Gregory. You too. They line up inside.
2nd and 10.
You said what?
Throwing
Randy
is
Gregory
Wilson.
spent it all last year.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best
You think
guys.
he trash in coverage?
And when they work out of the slot,
Look at him in coverage, though, too. He got a lot of great coverage
it
numbers.
is because it gives you a two-way
I'm saying even
go.
last
You
night,
break
he was
out
taking
or
what
you
on the
break
back.
in.
He
That
did
makes
his
it
job
hard to defend.
Michael.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I think we use him well. I think he's fine.
From the gun, it's
I
Wilson.
think he's fine. I mean, you can have one play that you don't
Quickly
look
here,
right.
and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up
he played it once. The other time
you know, following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking,
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out, fumble. And the Lions have recovered. On my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better. But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Somebody already been there.
A first down carry for Barkley, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 87 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
That's why I said any team that can run the ball effectively and has a good quarterback.
Here's a give to Barkley.
But that's why I said
Lions touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now it's Wilson. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
He's white.
Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 7 yards the pickup there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They go play action now. Wilson. Able to hit his target land. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chase Young, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
How was that a pick?
Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time.
Bro, what is
in this
that,
case, they tried to get it back.
I didn't hit it twice.
And it didn't work out.
A first down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's second down. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4, and it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one, so they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit.
I'm going with you.
Newman. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The bounty was the loudest thing he by himself.
Play action. Newman.
Yeah, that's a good action.
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Oh, man.
On first down, Barkley. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Appreciate it.
They go play action with Newman. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Newman. They'll fire this deep for Gallup. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep in the Minnesota territory. Big play there for Detroit. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They go play action now. Newman. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Christian Kirk, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Good job there getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Using a shot.
And totally wide open in front, and it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better, 2 weeks in a row? You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson.
That's a damn throw, Zach.
Taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Come here.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Dude, just watch me.
From the 10. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
Please don't be a pick.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
My bad, bro.
On 1st and 10, it's Newman. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 39. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting. Negative.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Caught on a slant. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now a timeout signaled for. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Wilson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Touchdown! Tony Pollard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is down to 4. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
I'm dead.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half. It's Newman.
I'm trying to get this dude down the ball.
And that will be
Catch the big man.
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. From the 10. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
There he goes, right side. 30, 10, touchdown, Detroit. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum, but not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting.
He gonna win, not throwing
Instead, they
it,
grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing...
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And plenty to praise on the play, but this is also a bit of a breakdown defensively because you've got to be right on him when he makes the catch. Otherwise, he has the ability to really make you pay, and he does right there, picking up excellent real estate after the catch.
From the 10.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Second down, here's Barkley again.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Oh my gosh, man.
action. Now Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Barber. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he will have a Vikings first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They go play action with Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Play action. It's Wilson. Going back to Moore. This time he's got it complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throwing down, Wilson on first down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Chase Young in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Wilson. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Another great throw there, and we talked about him when he broke the single-season record. But that last completion, CD, that puts him over 6,000 yards passing on the season. Just unheard of.
Brandon, there was a time not long ago when 3,000...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw pulled in by Lamb. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. This is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
You lose money for tipping it?
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And it's caught in the
I don't know
end
how I
zone.
didn't get sacked.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
I'll take it, though.
DJ Moore, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the
Turkey.
5th most in one season. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. Joey slide out to kick off after the touchdown.
Yeah, I know.
From the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Say, woo.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
I keep taking fall damage because of it. He's one shot up there.
Here's Newman. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter. Partner, watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Off the play fake, here's Newman. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Both of them are weak too.
Second and 10 now. Newman. He'll fire this deep for Gallup, and that's caught inside.
Michael Gallup got a force field around him when he throws the
deep
ball
into
to him.
Minnesota territory.
Jesus.
A big play there for Detroit. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
I ain't even talking about that. I'm just talking about I can't catch no hit when he throws it.
Well defended, give him 3 yards on the play.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's Newman to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
I'm surprised they didn't flex anybody into the
Play action. Now Newman. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. That pick, his 9th on the season.
Remember when we were kids and you were playing Little League Baseball and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order? That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field? That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out
exactly.
there. But the 9 picks,
9 picks, you want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season. After the interception, here's Wilson. And under the Lions pressure, he's brought down. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it, but you know every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Bro, this nigga is
2nd and 10.
running clock out and everything, bro. Come on. I don't care about this shit.
And he will be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Okay, bro.
Now it's Newman. And he's got his target, Harris. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33.
He was standing for a field goal.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first.
What happened to Trey?
Now Wilson going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Finally a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point in the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
There's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Wilson wants to throw it. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. There's Wilson.
I see it too.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Where was it?
Wilson to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Wilson.
Oh my God.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second and 10, Wilson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Sly on for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Vikings 39, Lions 30.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the Vikings come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the fourth quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right? That reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points, defense held them, and lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expected to, but they'll take it.
So for the Vikings, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on